Hey everybody, it's Dan here. Woohoo, look at the snow. It's still snowing. So, today's topic is going to be, let's not overcomplicate this. Alright? I'm going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. I'm going to enjoy the snow out here. It's kind of an icy snow. I can hear it hitting my jacket. It was hitting the windows when I was sitting inside. Snow's fairly deep. You know, about 4 or 5 inches out here. And I'm going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. I'm going to enjoy this. And other than the wind, the snow is great because it does get really quiet. No birds, no animals, certainly no insects. No neighbor making noise with his machines out back. I'm sure I'll hear the snowplow at some point. So breathe in the beauty with me. The winter wonderland. All right. So let's not overcomplicate this thing, right? It is so easy to overthink this TMS stuff. It is so easy to consume more and more and more information. Now that's the habit that we're in. When we first start hurting, what do? We do the research. We start figuring out something major's going on. I need to go to the doctors. I need to research this. You go online. You go to support groups on Facebook for various syndromes and symptoms, and we research and we consume. And like I say, that's what I call getting medicalized, getting more and more fearful that, oh my God, I've got something really serious. Nobody seems to know how to get me out of this problem. So we start to initially go down that path. And at some point, somebody told you about, or you heard about this Dr. Sarno guy. And you said, okay, let me dive into that. And we start to consume and research, and before you know it, we're overcomplicating the Dr. Sarno thing too. And it's easy to do because there's so much information out there. There's so many experts. Sorry, I'm going to stand behind this tree. There's so many experts to get out of the wind. So many experts, so many books, so many Facebook groups, so many opinions. In a lot of cases, you get opinions from people who are still struggling, giving other people advice, and that's wonderful, and these communities are awesome. But let's point to some of the other type of support groups on the web that you have a whole bunch of people who are desperate, giving each other medical advice on drugs and treatments and this and that. And that's why really I'm careful. I try not to give anybody medical advice. If it's a question about medication, I can't answer that. If it's a question about treatments, I'm very reluctant to say yes or no, you should or should not do that. In general, like I say, let's simplify it. Rule out the life-threatening, right? And then rule in this thing called TMS. Once we've done that, case closed, investigation done, no more research necessary. The only thing you've got to do now is focus on one thing and one thing only. Teaching your brain that your body's okay so you can calm the heck down. Because when you can calm down your body through breathing, meditation, yoga, nature, whatever, when you can calm down your thinking by not believing and falling into the medical trap again, you know, and all it takes is one person saying, you know, my husband said this, my wife said that, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And before you know it, you're back in the doubting world, and what happens to your symptoms? They get worse. You know, or let's say you start feeling a little bit better with some of this TMS work, and all of a sudden the pain comes back, and all of a sudden you go, I knew it wasn't TMS. Well, yes, it was. If you just got better and you were feeling pretty good for a few weeks, and then the pain came back, it's actually evidence that it's TMS, because you wouldn't have had, whatever, 2-3 weeks mostly pain-free or completely pain-free if it was a structural problem, because structural problems don't come and go that easily. TMS, once you lower the fear, can go away. And then for whatever reason, nervous system hasn't completely relaxed and the pain or symptoms come back. And what happens? Our confidence gets thrown and we freak out. And again, we get dragged right back into the struggle and into the suffering. Then we start doing more research, and maybe I need a different program. Dan, I've read 3 books. What other 2 TMS books should I read? And we start to look at like 42 different TMS recommendations. One thing that I believe all of the TMS coaches, experts, psychologists, doctors, mind-body people all really agree on. They may have different approaches to get there, but they all agree on one simple thing. Calm down, lower the fear. You're already fine. Trust your body. These are the things that everybody agrees with. It doesn't matter who you listen to. Now again, we all have kind of different ways of getting there. But take to heart the fact that, you know, people like me, Dr. Schubner, David Clark, Nicole Sachs, Steve Ozanich, all these people, Jim Prusak, I'm trying to come up with all the names, Hannah Studley, Danny Fagan, right? All of these people have one common message that we all agree on completely, which is relax, you're not broken. Settle down. Now I use some different words than they do, but we're all talking about the same thing. So let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not get so into he said, she said, they said journal, Dan says you don't have to worry about that, and I'm doing it wrong. There is no wrong. Teach your brain that you're okay. Let's make this as simple as possible. I'm going to introduce you to 3 things. Know, do, be. Those are 3 simple concepts. Know what TMS is. Know that you've got it. Right? Do. Feel your emotions, however you choose to do that. Do. Calm your body down. I like breathing in nature, but whatever works for you. If you like yoga, meditation, hot baths, doesn't really matter. But calm your body down. Do. Calm down your thinking. So the do's are feel your emotions, calm your body, calm your thinking. And then the be, remember I said I said know, do, be. So know what TMS is, know that's what's applying to you and causing your symptoms. Do, feel your emotions, calm your body, calm your thinking, and then be indifferent. Be the type of person who makes living their life more important than fixing themselves. Be reassuring when you get scared and calm yourself down because you're not broken. So know that it's TMS. Do feel your emotions, soothe your body, calm your thinking, and be indifferent. Be the type who makes living life more important than babysitting symptoms, and just be reassuring to yourself when you start sliding into that freak out zone. Grab yourself by the shirt collar, pull yourself back out, and know that you're going to be okay. And really, it's not much more complicated than that. It really, really, really isn't. We can overthink it. We can research too much. We can second guess ourselves and say, well, as long as I have symptoms or pain, I'm doing it wrong. And then we get more and more upset. Well, what happens in an upset body? The adrenaline and cortisol tends to go up. What happens there? The nervous system gets amplified, and the brain perceives danger if you're freaking out. So anything you can do to relax and chill out and calm down is going to help you. So let's not overcomplicate this. I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of the amazing snow. It's beautiful out here, but I'm getting cold because I'm getting snow on my face, and got a little bit of a walk back to the little cottage back there where I live, above the garage. So, love you guys and gals. We'll talk to you tomorrow.